Okay, today I'm going to show you about people always say Chinese internet. It's only for China internal internet, but cannot connect to the overseas internet servers or websites. I'm now going to tell you this is not true. Okay, why? I'm going to show you. Now, you can see I go to Bing. Yeah, you can see Bing. You can go to Bing. There is a local version of Bing and international version. So you can type Russian train. So we can go to the Russian train. Okay, website. So international website. It's the Russian website, so overseas you can, right? So you can also go to other websites without using VPN, so you don't need to. It's not necessary because Chinese internet is internet. Actually, it's internet. International net can connect to the every parts of the world. USA government. You type USA government. You can also go there freely without any VPN because Chinese internet works, and it's maybe a little bit slower because the Chinese in China there are so many people, 1.4 billion people. That's why maybe it's slower, but you can use it, you can access it at least because the bandwidth is not so big. Because there are so many people going outside using the same fiber, so I think it's acceptable. Maybe at least around, you can test it for the internet soon later. I will show you on the speed test net, and you can also go to, let's see, UK government. Also successfully go inside. So you can apply for everything. For foreigners who come to China, you can access the internet, connect to your home easily without any VPN. So I can delay your thinking. I can oppose your thinking about the Chinese internet. It's just for China. It's intranet, not internet, but in fact, it's internet, internationally connecting to all over the world. Okay, right? And oh yeah, for American, you can also directly type www.cnn.com. You can browse the CNN easily, freely, and you can see those kind of news about China or about everything. You can see about China's, about people criticizing China. Okay, no problem. With video so smooth.
I don't want to see any deaf children facing the same kinds of barriers.
This is an advertisement.
Break these barriers down and clear the way. Technology changes so drastically. As deaf individuals, we celebrate having more accessibility. This is my precious, beautiful deaf community. I want everyone to have...
Sooner or later, I will tell you why some websites you cannot access.
But what are the Chinese up to? If we assume they don't want to
it's very free.
Economic suicide.
Why VPN? Right? Why VPN? But sometimes it's a little bit lacking because, as I said, the bandwidth is not so high, maybe 1 or 2 megs for everyone in average.
Thanks for having me, Richard. I think there's two things going on here.
CNN OK, and this is local Baidu. You can browse Baidu freely, and Bing for international. And let's see, yeah, what I need to say is Google. Why Google? You cannot use Google in China because previously, around approximately about 20 or in 2000, 20 years ago, Google was okay. Everyone could use Google in China. Because why? Because it was just newly established, and the government of China didn't concern it. And sooner or later, there are maybe some some kind of issues about the cybersecurity and the cybersecurity laws. That's why the Chinese government needs the company to apply and abide the law of China cybersecurity laws. That's why that time Google didn't want to abide the laws, and that's why Google were reluctant to follow the Chinese cybersecurity laws. That's why the Chinese government couldn't allow Google anymore in China. So because when you abide the law of Chinese cybersecurity, so the companies need to be censored by the official Chinese government. So everything needs to be censored. So it would be let the government to filter it first, if it is maybe because those information is fake or hazardous and viruses, and contains a lot of virus hazard, and about the issue of the national security and those kind of things. So the government should protect the country to censor all the outside websites and also the companies. That's why Google didn't abide the law, and Google actively left. And China, even now, is welcome Google and Facebook back to China if they abide the Chinese national security, cybersecurity laws. That's the reason why you cannot use Google, Facebook, Twitter in China. And other things is every countries have their own rules and cybersecurity laws. Like some countries also ban Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube as well. Like I remember, like Iran or North Korea, those kind of another Cuba or some kind of Russia. Sometime if there are wires, they will block YouTube or Facebook for because those kind of things are contain a lot of fake news and hate news, hate information, and to instigating people to do wires and to spread the fake news, to brainwash people. Those are bad information with the erotic videos to brainwash our children. That's not good. That's why some countries will ban Facebook or YouTube. That's the kind of things. But YouTube, Facebook, are welcome to come to China again if they are okay for being censored by the Chinese cybersecurity law. And same case, in USA, in the America, it's like they are banning Huawei, and then TikTok and many other Chinese apps and websites as well, and they think that it is about the cybersecurity law as well. But the case is different. Even if the Chinese companies like Huawei abides the American cybersecurity law, they also cannot establish the company and to sell the phones and to sell services in USA. That's why it's not fair. But China is welcome if US company like Google abides the Chinese cybersecurity law. They can come at any time, but vice versa, you cannot. Chinese company like Huawei cannot go to the USA if even they abide for the national security laws or cyber security laws. That's unfair. The rules is like that. And you can see I just try CNN, Bing, and let me try another website as well. University of Vermont. You can also go there freely, directly, easily, without any blockage. So Chinese internet is so international, you can go directly without any VPN. And also Silver Towers cam. And Ultima Online, EverQuest, like Steam, NVIDIA, that kind of website, international, you can also go there. Like Steam, I'll show you. It's a little slower because it's the bandwidth, as I said, and you can also go to Steam, international game. So it's internet, yeah, so fast. Steam, you can download the game, play the game as well. And yeah, Vermont. Silver Towers cam, you can go there easily, freely. And University of Vermont, and also, you know, NVIDIA, American company, 3D card company, NVIDIA, yeah, freely. Intel, freely, right? What else? You can name it. Name it. Everything you can name it. CNN also okay, right? Even fake news everywhere, no problem. They still allow you. And okay, for game, Ultima Online, it's okay. Right, okay, right? And EverQuest, every forum website you can access without any problem, and very smooth. And now speed test, you can test the servers overseas, how many maps we can get for the bandwidth. I think now it's getting better and better in China for accessing the outside internet to connect to Europe and USA or many other countries. That's okay. Let's see, you can connect to maybe, you know, Africa government. Yeah, ZA, Africa website. You can also go there directly. Yeah, right. So, who say Chinese internet is intranet? It's just for local and it's blocked by the firewall, the Great Firewall, the Great Wall. Who say? Tell me, who? Who say you cannot access the international internet, international websites, American websites, UK websites? Who say? Right? We don't need to use VPN. Why you use VPN? Because those are illegal websites, so that you need to use VPN. Otherwise, you don't need to. For normal usage, why don't need to use VPN? Right? Everything works. Now choose the server maybe. Okay, go to New York. New York, right? Test the server speed. The response time should be slow. You need to wait for a little bit because it's the bandwidth, as I said, is slow and very level. So many people, 1.4 billion together, using the same fiber to go to the, you know, to USA. That's why people self-build the VPN. But now using not VPN, without any VPN, that's why maybe slower, because only the original, the telecom companies may limit your speed for everyone, for every user to go to the outside overseas internet. Oh, so slow this time. Last time it was faster because maybe now it's more people using. We reload it. So USA is the same, right? As I mentioned, USA also banned Chinese stuff, banned Huawei, so they also don't allow the Huawei websites or service in USA. So it's the same. Every countries have their own rules and cyber security laws. I think every country is the same, so don't say China again. China is international, as you can see, as I show you preview. Okay. Maybe New York, but another server. This one maybe. Okay, let's see. And okay, it works. 268 ms, a little bit slow, but bandwidth is okay. Almost 8 megs. Oh, 8 megs, something 10 megs around. Yeah, so fast. Even connect to the New York, so far away. Here is the Guangdong province. I am in Sanxiang, Zhongshan City, Guangdong. So I think to New York is over 16 or 17,000 kilometers. So it's so far. It's for 10 meg you have. I think it's okay. No, uploading speed is too slow. Cannot, because it's already time out. Maybe change it to other server. Maybe UK. I mean London. Let's see. UK also over 10,000 kilometer, 10,000 kms or 12,000 kms to around. So you can see already 7 maps now you have, and the delay is 321. So I think it's the delay is proper, and the upload speed now is successful, and a little bit slower. The uploading speed is slow, but you can also use it at least for the downloading speed. But some people cannot afford the speed. Thinking the speed is so slow, they will just go to the apply for the using VPN. And I tell you what, in China, using VPN is legal if you apply the VPN at those telecoms like China Telecom, China Mobile, and you know, or China Unicom. I'll test Japan maybe. Let's see. And you can also apply the VPN, but not for personal use and home user, but for company only. If you are a company like foreign companies who which they establish a company in in China, they can use VPN, but they need to go to the telecom companies to apply officially, so they can apply the VPN. But it's very expensive, and the map is so slow. Maybe several thousand RMB a month. You can only have maybe 10 max only, or within 10 max. But at least VPN you can. So after applying the VPN for company in China, you can access the Google, Facebook freely. Everything is free. Though even those are illegal websites like Google, YouTube are illegal are illegal in China, they can also use it after applying the VPN for company use only. And because the foreign companies need to communicate using YouTube, Twitter, or WhatsApp to other countries. So China has this service, but not for personal use. If you are the personal using those kind of free VPN or the app, paying money by yourself using, it's illegal. The only legal stuff for VPN in China is just for company, and you need to go to the 3 main telecom companies to apply for the enterprise VPN package. Okay, let me test another last server. Maybe Cuba. Yeah. So as I shown you, speed is a little bit slow, but you can use if you just browse the website or seeing some short videos. I think it's acceptable, and at least you can use it. Oh, this is too slow, so test another one. Normally, maybe the fiber, normally for those kind of countries, China always connect. It's like USA or UK, maybe faster, but for those kind of long, farther away or seldom used countries, seldom connecting countries, maybe slower. Like Cape Town. The last one we test. Africa. So now you can see my IP is China Mobile. It's the service provider, China Mobile. So you can see you can have 2 or 3 map, even to the Cape Town, South Africa. So I think it's fast enough for you to browse website. Okay, right? Loading speed is also okay, so you can send email, check email. If you don't use Google, that's okay. For WeChat or other website or other email service, is fine for you to communicate with the foreign countries, people, for your partners, for your friends, and everything works fine here in China. It's internet, international net. So don't say China, internet is just for local China. There is a war, but I tell you war. Now there is no war. Actually, it is free internet. Okay. Don't tell me again. Tell your friends. China is internet. Chinese internet has no war. Okay. No war. Okay, Cuba government. Yeah. That's fine. UK entertainment. Everything fine. UK website. Very fast. Acceptable, huh? Okay. A little bit slow. Lot. For sure, because 1.4 billion, as I told you, 1.4 billion comparing to your UK's. How many people? 10 times maybe over. That's why. Okay, it works. Okay, to sum up, Chinese internet is internet. It's an international internet. International net. You can browse websites, services, and everything freely. Connecting to UK, USA, every country internationally, or Africa, Cuba, Russia. So it's internet, not a local intranet. So there is no firewall. I mean, the firewall is just people saying this. Don't think. I think maybe there is a firewall, but it's just protecting for the Chinese people because they might be those kind of information might not be good for the Chinese citizen. And like Xinjiang before, there was a riot because of the Facebook before Facebook was allowed in Xinjiang or in China. So just want to protecting the countries and protecting the citizens because their mind is, you know, they are very easy to believe because they have no kind of mature knowledge, mature thinking, so they can very easily believe those outside things, fake news or something. That's why China is good for protecting people. I think if you go to other countries also, you need to accept other countries' cultures and laws. That's why if you go to USA, you need to accept those laws, and you go to China, accept the laws and the cultures. That's why we need to respect other countries' laws and cultures and systems, even political system. You need to respect them, respect each other, and don't confront and don't make war, and don't confront with other people. Seek similarities and accept the differences. That's what our president proposing, this kind of win-win situation. I think USA should learn more about this win-win situation. And moreover, you know, Google, YouTube, those kind of companies, USA company, why cannot use in China? Because they don't abide the law of China, especially specifically the cybersecurity laws and the national security laws. That's why you cannot use it, because the company actually left by itself actively. Google left China actively, not the China government forced the Google to leave, but the company actively left before they were here in Beijing or somewhere, I don't know. Just tell you the truth, okay? Alright? So that's it. Hope you enjoy it.